Hey, what's up, you guys? It's me, Bad Rob, back again with my weird intros and obsession with liquids to drink while I make videos. Today we're sipping on a little bit of water. Here's my little hydro flask, has all sorts of cute little washed out things on it. The time I went to Catalina Island. Anyways, this is besides the point of why we're here. Welcome back to another First 3. So this is number 2. In the title, you'll see where our GSP went from last time to now. So between last time and now, I've definitely played other games. And so the new value, the first value you're going to see is representative of where we left off last time. But the new value is all the games I've played off screen and then including these ones I've played. So it might fluctuate and be dramatically different, but it's just merely a way. These are just 3 games where you can visually see what my process, like how I'm progressing, but then the value itself, the GSP, is sort of just as a whole keeping track of where I am in the process of being a little bit better. So we're gonna go ahead and jump right on into it. So today we actually are doing 4 videos. I'll explain why towards the end. It's the last 2 games, and it's against the same player. So we'll talk about that when we get there. But we're going to go ahead and just open this bad boy up and enjoy. So here we go. Alright, so this first game is me versus a cloud. I have a lot of trouble with clouds. I don't know if... Hold on, I'm just... Oh, is my mic good? I'm looking at my audio levels. Okay, I'm fine. So, I've played against quite a few clouds, and I usually get bodied. I beat them sometimes. I don't know what it is, but for this cloud in particular, it just feels like a lot of the moves that they do really punish all of my moves, and he does a really great job of shielding, and I don't adapt to it when I should grab him. We'll see a lot of that. I'll point those out. But then also things like planting mines is extremely difficult because if he doesn't just run up to me and attack me, I'm really proud of this section. I'm able to stall out his special by camping the ledge a little bit, and he keeps falling from my slingshot. That was not half bad on my part. That was a good move, but like right there, he's just so good and fast at reacting. Me falling right on top of him was not a good idea. Shouldn't have done that. I am able to get some things off on him. That was a bad fishing hook. I should have planted a mine right there. Oh, I think I did actually. But that's the thing though. Planting mines against this cloud and most clouds, it just for me is very difficult. He gives me a stock. Thanks, dude. Is difficult because I feel like they're so fast. They have so many good ways of being able to pop it. I mean, they have very great range on their abilities. And then furthermore, like if I am over there trying to plant it, they can just run over to me and punish me. It's really frustrating to play against. I know that I can pocket a lot of their abilities and I can make better use of that. I've just really struggled with that this game for some reason. So like right here, you know, I should have known, like, he's probably going to just use that on me if I approach, so I should run over, press down, press B, and pocket it so that I can reuse it on him when he tries to get on ledge or something. But I just blow it. It happens. I haven't quite beaten a cloud. But that's a good reason to plant a mine, as seen right there, is that it's gonna protect me from when he has his full charge. So I really need to, you know, get better at grabbing that. Not falling underneath him when I throw him up, because he's just going to punish me. So right there, I mean, that was just silly. I don't know why I decided to roll on the stage, but it's just... Sometimes you just make choices you know are bad, but you do it anyways. I mean, I don't think rolling on the stage is a bad idea. You just have to wait for them to use their smash attack first. You gotta wait for them to blow it. Especially if they're gonna charge it. I don't know. But anyways, this next game is between a Terry. So chalk that last one up to a loss on my part for not grabbing when they would shield. Always going for the attack. So I usually get bodied by Terrys. That being said, this game does go really well. I just, moves like that, and maybe this isn't the best Terry I've ever fought, but moves like that I've just had to really teach myself how to work around and just distancing myself. He misses that, which is great, because I wonder if it would have killed me, honestly. But yeah, that's what makes Terry difficult, is you nickel and dime your whole way, you know, to get the person to a high percentage, and then you try to go in for a kill, right? Well, it's hard for me playing Isabelle to kill someone shortly after they're already at 100 unless I get a good smash attack read on them. And so he gets all of this extra power, and I sort of have to like slowly work my way up. So having to distance myself and use my range to my advantage, kind of play a little campier in order to get them to do dumb things that I can punish and get a little more opportunity to slowly rack up more damage onto them until I can get them with something like a fishing hook. That's really important. Because if you look right there, I just got destroyed. Trying to figure out what's the best way to edge guard him. Definitely putting down a mine. If he rolls on the stage and I fishing hook, then I totally get him. That's not a bad idea. Get a little bit of an up there right there. I thought he was going to kill me right there, but thank God, just he was a little too late on it, and so it actually pushed me not that far away, which is great. So he's playing softer, he's playing more distance, so I'm just gonna... he has pretty good... He can close the gap, he can close the range, but just not super well, not that's unpunishable. Using my... dodge or roll to get out of that situation, trying to activate the mines to catch him out of his moves, because I know he's going to use that move to close distance, and so if I plant a mine, then it's going to make it more risky for him to do it, as seen right there. He's just going to get in big trouble, and now he's gone. Camping on that mine, because I want him to try to grab me or go for something, because then the mine's going to get him. Plant another one down. Try to get him on it somehow. He breaks it, and I just plant another one. I found that strategy really worked, like really just trying to get as many mines put down as I can, and hopefully he doesn't punish them. He really needs to be using his special to try to break them, because if he does that, then I'm going to feel more inclined, well, I gotta just fight him, because he's just going to camp from around the edge. But then I can pocket, so maybe it's not so bad. It would have been interesting to see how that level, if we took it down to that layer, didn't happen. Luckily, he misspaced and landed on my mine. Throws me off there. I'm not feeling too worried. He tries to use a special. Doesn't really pan out. Get him with that prediction. He does whack me right in the face, though, but he lands on that. And I know that I'm close, that I can do this thing. I can finish this. I can finish this out. I just need one good fishing rod. And that wasn't it, let me tell you. But there it is. That's pretty much what I'm looking for. I'm just waiting for you to do something silly. Do something that's not shielding. And then I'm just going to fish and hook, throw you out. Alright, so this next game is the one that I'm really excited to talk about. So, it's me versus a young Link. I hate young Links so much. I do really poor against them. I don't know what it is, but every young Link I fight is a little demon. Jesus. And like, no, this guy, no kidding. I mean, like, he's wearing the like Shadow Link skin. They're such a pain because if you just look at him, he's so fast, and it feels like they always know what you're going to do. You're at risk if you're up close to them. You're at risk if you're far away from them, because they have projectiles that they can hit you with. And I do make use of my pocket a little bit during this game, not as much as I probably should have, but I do try to throw him off guard a little bit by grabbing some boomerangs and bombs, etc. But it's a nightmare. A lot of the moves that I do that I'm used to doing, I'm not used to spacing towards a Link, because there's some things that I think that I can do better, and just knowing, you know, if I land close to him and he's shielding and then I shield, he's gonna wait for me to jump, which I kind of typically do, and then he's going to up tilt me, kind of like what just happened right there. And so if I space next to him and I feel like he's gonna up tilt me, I need to stay shielded so I can punish him with something after he up tilts. I'm just so anxious to do some sort of move and keep going that it's really stressful. But it's very overwhelming. That all being said, for me in this game, I kind of was trying to just take it a little bit slow. Try to keep things at my tempo. I'm not in any rush. Keep him spaced out. I don't know. I've played quite a lot of Young Links at this point, so not really sure how to edge guard a Young Link. I pretty much do a ledge trap instead, and like I got him right there, which was really nice. Like that was a good ledge trap. I should do that every time. But right here, I camp on the mine because I want him to come close to me, and hopefully we can activate it. See right there, I'm holding my shield. He gets behind me. I think to jump, and he knows to up tilt because it's going to catch me. Just getting used to his moves that, you know, catch you unsuspectingly, and it looks like what I need to do is more dodging and rolling and more groundwork, because these younglings are just so good in the air. They're a nightmare. I hate them so much. Playing younglings is extremely frustrating. But I feel like I got a lot better playing these couple of matches, and I actually feel really good about my play these matches, even though I don't feel like I did the best. I can't deny that there has been some improvement. So like even just right here, finding ways to deal with the projectiles without really having to deal with them, like not shielding, spot dodging, or pocketing, but rather using moves so I can sort of approach or sort of also protect other options as well. I catch him right there because there was just enough time, and that's a great punish that I was able to get on him. One of the great things I did this game. And like shit like that. What the hell? He just spammed arrow on me like 5 times. How is that effective? How does that work? It's insane to me. I don't really know how to punish it because I can grab one of those arrows, sure, but he's gonna throw 5 more at me. So he makes a horrible mistake. He thinks he's hot shit, and he tries to punish me for being off stage, and well, he loses. So I'll take that win. Thanks, dude. That one felt pretty good. Now, the reason why I went ahead and did another one is just because in the moment when I was playing, I didn't really felt like I made good choices. I just kind of felt like, well, he made an accident, and so that's how I was able to win. And so I wanted to play again to like show this guy and kind of show to myself, like, I need to play these matches that are hard because it's the only way I'm going to get better. And so I decided to do this. That being said, though, I feel like even though they made mistakes, I still am the more skillful player. I made less mistakes than you, and I outplayed you. So that feels good to think about it that way, rather than just saying, "Oh, I only got lucky." Like, no, things you did that led up to that moment made that moment happen. So trying to catch him with a fishing hook. He's really good at that at when he returns to stage. Using his up B to sort of get me. And that was an excellent edge guard on my part. For the match, I was trying to figure out how do you edge guard him, and I was like, well, I think, you know, my turn up is going to be what's going to be able to get him, but I just got to get into that position. I can't get hit by it first. Hey, 2 nairs and then a down tilt's all you need, and that felt pretty good. Now, he does punish me because I misledged there. Should have grabbed that or tried something. He does get me with that return up B, which is really nice. So, managed to grab the bomb there. It doesn't really turn out my favor to do that, but I do it. Throwing some boomerangs. He's starting to get really good at closing out my mines. And like that nair beat my... what's it called? Oh, so he messes himself up right there somehow. But his nair beats my slingshot in air, and it just sucks because it's like a lot of Isabelle happens in the air. Like that's where I mostly am, and so I just learning to space myself out correctly. Really like using nair as a means of taking care of those projectiles. Really is pretty effective actually. I survive that, which is great because he popped one of my balloons, and so it's very dangerous to be in that situation. Thought he was gonna follow me. You're gonna see in a sec. I realized that I should not be doing this with him right now. I need to go plant a mine. I'm playing a dangerous game by not having one down because I can return to it, it can offer me some protection, I can use it somehow, and it gets used right there. So I'm really glad that instead of trying to be super aggressive, I took some time to plant a mine by the edge because he just is really good at maintaining center stage and control that way. I'm not. It's partly matchup and partly my skill, so I just know that I have to, like, if I'm going to be at the edge, I have to have some advantage. and it works in my favor twice. He does get me right there, but I'm feeling pretty good, actually. I'm at 11, and he's at 121. I'm really close to one of my kill objectives, and there it is. He throws out a shield all the way over there, expecting for me to approach or something like that, and I just throw out my fishing rod. And I know that once he gets out a shield, if he spot dodges, he'll survive, but if on the off chance he doesn't, then I win. And that's what I do. And so I wanted to include those games just because I felt pretty proud about those. And why I did an extra one, because I wanted to show myself and have some sort of verifiable proof that maybe sometimes I do know what I'm doing, and to, you know, just be comforted by thinking I'm getting better, you know? Next is learning how to beat a freaking Cloud. Because I got destroyed in this game. It was no joke. He was just on me. Very overwhelming. But I mean, I guess it was my first game, so I mean, I wasn't like totally on the ball. But even then. So thank you guys so much for watching. It's been a pleasure to play and to do these couple of matches. You'll see my GSP in the title, and just keep up to date, because one of these days I'll be at VIP Smash and you're going to want to be there for that. So thanks for watching. Have a good day.